Всем привет! Продолжаем прохождение игры. Хотя я забыл. Я звук убавлял, нет? Так, секундочку. Да, звук вроде убавлен. Так. Так, на чем мы там закончили? Значит, у нас быстрое... Вот здесь, да? И? Понял. Не дурак. И мы продолжаем. Что нам тут надо сделать? Наблюдение за неназываемым имперейцем.
Isn't this Arthur's book? Is Luffy really reading stuff this dense? Poor kid's gonna squint his eyes right out.
Так, не обращаем внимания на телевизор, пожалуйста, сзади. На фоне, так сказать. Ну, я имею в виду то, что орёт.
The day before Scarlet Night, Sis went prickleboar hunting on her own. She's almost as good a fighter as Arthur. So I know those prickleboars don't stand a chance. But I worry that she's too athletic to land a husband. Maybe she should try to be more ladylike.
Little scamp. He just knew I'd be reading this, didn't he?
Так, а что у нас по заданию-то? Ой, не туда. Поищите специи на втором этаже. Окей. Блин, что-то резко. Она и двигается резко, и мышка резко.
There you go. Not spicy hot, but oh so delicious. Oh yeah, I saw Nico today, and she had very important things to talk about. She's coming over in the next couple days, so be on your best behavior.
I will. I'm glad you've got a good friend.
Yeah, we've known each other since forever. Still, Nico falling in love? I can barely wrap my head around it. Luffy, you know, if there's a girl you like, you'll tell Big Sister all about it, right?
Girl?
You're a stubborn little brat, so you might need an older girl to keep you under control. Oh, and she's gotta be a good cook. A pro in the kitchen is a success at life.
Knock it off, Velvet! You should be more worried about your own love life.
Me? I've got enough on my mind. For one thing, I've got to cook for you and Arthur since Celica is gone. Besides, getting crushes on strange men? I just don't see what's so... Luffy, what's wrong?
Так, секунду, я тут дойду до телевизора и маленько его убавлю. Так, каменная соль. Нашли каменную соль. Тут что у нас? Картофель. Ну, наверное, все, да, или нет? Идем к Луфи. Луфи, как там у тебя?
Are you all right? I'll bring you some water.
I'm fine. You just said something funny is all. And it made me choke a bit.
As long as you're okay. Sorry, I went off on a tangent there.
Who knows what the future holds?
Yeah, but what more can I do? I've got a duty to look after my little brother, and I'm serious about it.
I know, but I'm trying to look after you too. I want you to be happy. That's all. And it's not just me. Arthur worries about you too.
Well, we're family, right?
Yeah, that's what families do.
Thanks, Luffy. For you, I'd kill every last prickleboar in the forest if it came down to it. What am I doing? I need to hurry and get dinner ready.
Готовить ужин, готовим ужин.
Good boy. You didn't forget your medicine.
Well, I did promise. Tomorrow's a scarlet night.
Yeah, just like that night that changed our lives.
Velvet, may I sleep next to you tonight?
Of course.
Ты ночь прошла.
Okay, let's see. Today, I've got to dry some meat and use that cheese I've been saving to make a quiche for...
Не выспалась?
Luffy? You little... Where have you gone?
Куда это он убежал от нас?
You better not have gone to the village alone. I bet your fever hasn't even gone down.
Так, тут больше нечего у нас собирать, да? Где мне его искать? Можно с вами поговорить? Так, а он на карте отмечен, нет? Ага, он еще и в спокойном лесу этом, или как его там.
Hey, has Laphicet been here?
No. I haven't seen him.
Wait, that's one of Arthur's.
Балабол, вот
Actually,
балабол,
it's
а.
a copy that Laphicet made. A smart merchant would pay a pretty penny for this book. I gave him a fair trade.
Laffy, did he really copy all that by hand? Oh, he must have done it to buy that compass.
No, though he gave it some puppy eyes. Told him I'd throw it in for free, but he said that it would be a bad deal for me. He's a good lad, but not the merchant type.
So, what did he use the money for?
I'm afraid my lips are sealed. You'll have to ask him.
Velvet, I saw Laphicet walking around. Is he okay?
He's not okay. Where'd you see him?
He was headed for the forest. I'll help you look for him.
Thanks. Do a sweep of the village, just in case. I'll check the forest.
Давайте пообщаемся, наверное.
He might have gone to the cape to
С
pick
людьми
flowers.
сначала быстренько, да, потом... Чем можем продать? Продавать, наверное, ничего не надо. На всякий случай все оставим. Так, а оно больше? Ну-ка. 49, да, получается, дамаг? 50. Не, нам тогда не надо такой. Вот пояс, наверное, да? Или кольцо? Подожди. Кольцо, да, надо нам? Сколько стоит колечко? 360. А у нас сколько денег? 135. Ёб. А что мы можем продать? Да блин. А вдруг нам все это надо? Ну ладно. Давай пообщаемся быстренько, да, наверное?
I was going to have them join the search, but they won't move at all. It's like they're scared of something.
Have you seen Laphicet?
Nope. Can't say that I have.
All right. Let me know the second you see him.
Got it. Is he in bad shape?
Well, he refuses to stay in bed. He needs his rest, but he's always walking around or reading outside.
I can't say I'm surprised. He's always been a curious lad. He likes reading difficult books. When I saw him the other day, he told me all about the latest navigation techniques and exotic farming methods too. Only one kid in a million is as smart as he is.
You're exaggerating. Well, maybe not.
It's a shame. If he could go to school in the capital, I'm sure he'd make a name for himself as a scholar.
The capital? Isn't that days and days by ship from Taliesin? No way. Not happening. Even if he gets better, I could never let him go that far away all by himself.
He can handle it. He's actually a very responsible boy. I don't think you need to worry.
I couldn't handle it. I would worry. And be lonely.
Hey, Velvet, did you hear the news? Tonight is going to be another Scarlet Night.
I remember the moon turned red 7 years ago. But what is it anyway?
It's a red lunar eclipse. It happens every several years or so. Apparently, you can predict the next one by watching the movements of the stars. According to legend, a crimson moon is a gate that connects our world to the next. It's also said to be proof of humanity's sins.
You sure know a lot about it.
Laphicet taught me, just a few minutes ago.
You saw Laffy? Where'd he go?
Actually, I don't know. Sorry.
Aww.
Ну, направляемся в лес. Делать это своему брату.
Right, here goes!
Is that all?
Ну-ка. Блин, может их продавать можно или чё? Вдруг...
Laffy!
Velvet,
Can you walk? How's your fever?
I'm fine. I was just taking a break.
Oh, you little... You know better than this, Laphicet. Running off without telling me. What if something happened to you? You wouldn't be the only one hurt. Do you understand that?
I'm sorry.
If you want to do something, just ask. I know I'm a crummy big sister, and I can't afford to buy you all the things you want.
No, that's not why I went out. You see, it was just...
I get it. You're right. I forgot the flowers for the graves.
Yeah, so I was going out to the Cape, and I thought,
You want to see the ocean too, don't you?
well, yeah, that too.
Fine. Just for today, though.
Are you sure?
I am. But next time you run off like that, I'm strapping you to your bed.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. It's off to the Cape then.
Hooray!
Так, а что я хотел сказать-то? Забыл.
Remember how we went out together to pick princessias on the morning of Celica's funeral?
Yeah. I was only 4, but I remember. We couldn't find any in the village or at the Cape.
Right, because the demons had made a mess of them. And then you suddenly started climbing down the edge of the cliff.
You ran over and grabbed me. You had the scariest look on your face.
Of course I did. Do you have any idea what I'd do if I lost you too?
You'd still have Arthur. He'd help you. He'll help the world. He's quite the guy.
That's probably true. But I'd still miss you like you wouldn't believe.
I know. I'm sorry, sis.
But down the cliff from where you were, a lone pair of princessia were blooming.
I remember. A gentle breeze came in. And it smelled like Celica.
That's right. That's why I believe those flowers were a message from her. Do you know what princessia flowers signify?
An irreplaceable treasure. And wishes for good health for many years to come.
Right. And that sums up my feelings nicely, Laffy.
Yeah. Me too, sis.
Да, вот что я вроде хотел сказать насчет вот этих ресурсов, которые собираю. Вдруг будет какой-то крафт, не знаю, или что, для чего они вообще нужны.
Not bad.
Не, за это ли будет вас всех проходить?
Not bad.
Что-то я не вижу разницы. Мне говорили, ну, типа всякие комбо вниз, вверх, право, влево, там. А я что-то не вижу разницы, если честно.
Not bad. How about I make you some apple boo when we get home, Laffy?
Apple Boo? What's that?
Grated apples. Whenever I caught a cold when I was little, Celica would make it for me. It's sweet and tart and juicy and crisp. Eating it always made me feel better.
Well, apples are good for you. But what does the boo mean?
When I was a baby, I would always say boo-boo when I wanted to eat an apple.
So that's where the name comes from. Wait, you called apples boo-boo? You must have been a strange baby.
You used to do the same thing. When Celica and I heard you, we laughed so hard.
Boo!
На яблоке. На яблоке. Не будем мы с ним драться.
Come on, let's go to the Cape.
Там сейчас нападет какой-нибудь монстр, как обычно.
Just look at all these. This place never changes, does it?
It does too change. The seasons, the wind, the weather. Change one and the sea's totally different. And the same goes for what lies across the sea.
Across the sea? Sometimes I just don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, Velvet. Thank you for taking me out here today.
You don't need to thank me. Hey, Luffy. Do you know why it is that birds fly?
Well, if they didn't, they couldn't catch food or escape from predators.
Thought so.
But you know, I think there's more to it than that. A bird that's born with wings has to...
A demon! Luffy said, run! No matter how much it hurts, run! Velvet! Don't be scared. You can do it. You're going to be strong, like Arthur.
No, you can't!
Go! Why is a demon here?
I don't want to go alone!
You have to! Don't
Sure.
let your feelings get in the way!
А
or
чё
that
он?
thing will kill you too! But please, go!
Так я его не наношу удары даже. Это так надо?
It's just like Arthur said. But I have to do this!
На. Опа.
Stop! Face me, demon!
Ты чё, дурак, что ли? Ой, дурак.
Velvet.
Только не вздумай помирать. Артур? Мы когда-нибудь станем, не знаю, мощнее, чтобы самим всех убивать?
How did I get home?
Velvet!
Luffy, you're all right.
Sorry. It's all my fault.
No, if you weren't there, there's no telling what might have happened to me.
Your old one broke, right? You've got beautiful hair. It would be a waste if you didn't take care of it.
Как мило.
I'll make a new world. A world where my sister can be happy.
Мы опять проспали?
The Scarlet Knight? What's going on? Was it all a dream? No, it wasn't!
А что случилось? А мы можем его одеть? А как открыть инвентарь? Есть у нас? О, предметы. Ну, тут должны быть еще люди, да, у нас так-то? Что у нас? Опять найти. А где Артур-то опять? Ой, господи.
What's happening? Fluffy, where are you?
Надо просто бежать, да?
What on earth is going on? This is no time to be scared. I have to find Luffy.
Надеюсь, нам это все снится. Так. Быстрое сохранение. Он опять в спокойном лесу.
No. The village.
Ну вот все так радовались, что будет алая ночь, и просто всех положили.
Don't give up. Never give up.
А? Идите все в жопу. А почему мы прибежали опять на эту хрень?
Luffy! Arthur! Velvet!
You.
Oh, thank goodness. You kept Luffy safe, didn't you, Arthur?
One more sentiment to cast off.
Он сейчас убьет его?
Velvet! Run! Arthur!
Here, once, was the seal to the underworld broken. And tonight, here shall be born the power to save the world. With Laphicet's life as a sacrifice.
What? What are you saying?
Вставай, вставай, давай там, не знаю, Все? Давай, давай, вставай.
Let him go. This is an offering to the world.
Why would you?
Nothing can save him now.
No, no, no!
I see you will not change. Ever a slave to emotion.
Сегодня что-то прям какая-то это... серия прям. Он чей руку отрубил? Или по руке, или что он? Ой, ё-моё. А это кто? Это мы? О, это мы с демонической рукой, а брательник у нас, похоже, погиб. И мы сейчас наваляем Артуру за это. Они со мной, если честно. А, нет. Мы похожи на Данте, если честно. Тоже с демонической рукой. Да не мешайте мне. Так, подожди, а может какие-нибудь приемы другие есть? Надо глянуть какие-нибудь другие приемчики. Они все были демонами.
Demon blight has spread through the village. But do not fear. With my power as an exorcist, I, Artorius Colbrand, will end your pain.
Ты кто еще?
Why is it that birds fly? Behold my answer. Velvet.
Вставай.
I ask no forgiveness. The sin is mine to bear.
Да почему у нас все рубит и рубит, рубит и рубит?
I will make you pay.
Ну, мы просмотрели опять чуть-чуть аниме, так сказать, вторую серию. И на этом мы закончим. На низких уровнях сложности боя враги атакуют реже, с меньшей силой. Их легко победить, но игра на высоком уровне сложности имеет некоторые преимущества. Например, из врага выпадают предметы с улучшенными параметрами. Некоторые эффекты патентита доступны только на определенных уровнях сложности. Сложность боя может изменить в любое время, выбрав меню система, вкладка параметров. Окей.
So did my world come to an end. And for 3 long years, I sat in that pit of darkness and fed. Devouring demons. So I could live. So I could live long enough to kill him. And be my brother's vengeance.
Сейчас ролик пройдет и закончим. А она-то почему? Я так понял, это жена Артура.
Where is he? First, there will be a test. It will decide if you are worth teaching.
Да ё-моё. Подожди. Да подожди. Используй во время нажатых, чтобы выполнить быстрое передвижение. Оно почти не снижает уровень РД. Персонаж совершает рывок в заданном направлении, даже во время комбо. Если выполнять быстрое передвижение прямо перед атакой врага, вы получите минимальный урон и установите какое-то количество РД. Кроме того, на поле может появиться душа, которую можно собрать.
If you are not, I will kill you. Ready yourself.
И чё? Не атаковать ее или что? Я ее застанил, я думал, звук такой был, типа, хватит бить.
Why are you holding back? You noticed. Well done. You pass. Of course. His Moloch would never be so weak as that. I am his Moloch no longer. First, let me tell you what has transpired these past 3 years.
Ну ё-моё, мы уже закончить хотели.
There are exorcists now throughout the land, challenging the reign of demons with the help of... Tell me. Tell me where Artorias is. You may find him in the capital city of Logris, in Midgand. You won't stop to listen. I can tell you what it was you saw that night. That night, the ritual he performed shifted the very course of the world. A host of Malachim descended, and with their strength, the emergent exorcists quelled the demon tide. Now, he serves as leader of the Exorcists' Abbey, an institution that enjoys the unconditional faith of the kingdom and public. A shield to guard the people and a sword against demons, Artorias Colbrand, the world's savior. With power stolen by sacrificing Laphicet. Indeed. But his power is not yet absolute. The man can still be killed. Why are you doing this? Make a successful escape from this place, and I'll explain. Escape? So that's your game. Fine. I don't care what the world thinks of me. What matters is my vengeance against Artorias. That's all. I have shattered your yoke. We must hurry.
Блин, вот хочешь просто маленько поиграть, там заснять видео, что-нибудь еще, но вот эти ролики тут в этой игре прям вообще. Атака, прием, ну это... Все, заканчиваем. Всем спасибо, значит. Так, подожди. Быстро сохраняемся. Все. Ну все, мы заканчиваем. Спасибо, кто досмотрел или кто не смотрел. Может, кто-то решил досмотреть до конца вот эту фигню всю. Так, давайте я, наверное, еще раз сохраню на всякий случай. Подожди, а как-то же можно еще было сохраняться? Ну, не помню я. Ну все, всем спасибо. Всем пока.